The latest in the Labour Party row over the suspension of 4 of their MPs, Chris Hinchliffe, Rachel Maskell, Brian Leishman and Neil Duncan-Jordan, all lost the party whip after being accused of persistent disloyalty. One government minister, Jess Phillips, has defended the decision to suspend her colleagues. Our political correspondent Romilly Weeks is in Westminster for us. Now, Romilly, what has she had to say?
Lucy, ministers are saying the Labour Party has got to pull together now as a team, but the shock of the Prime Minister reaching for the long knives and shunting these 4 MPs out into the cold is still reverberating, and a good chunk of the party is pretty furious about it. Certainly, amongst those on the left of the party, there is a lot of support for these 4 standing up as they see it for their constituents and their convictions, with one MP texting that the party's being run as a dictatorship and another that this is more about a failure of leadership. What it has meant is that on the day that the Prime Minister is hosting the German Chancellor, there are more questions not about the treaty that they're signing, but about the party's open wounds. But Jess Phillips, as you say, not known for mincing her words herself, was clear that this is more than just about the welfare rebellion.
Obviously, these are decisions for the Chief Whip, and I'm not across the detail of how many times these people have been spoken to or the disciplinary procedures at all, and for that I am grateful. But, we have to act as a team. These people were elected as Labour MPs, so the idea that somehow they care more about their constituents than others is something that I would heavily push back on. There were 40 Labour members of Parliament who voted against the government on the welfare bill, and only 4 people have lost the whip. It's nothing to do with welfare. From what I can gather, from what I can read, just like everybody else, is that there has been a persistent problem of them speaking persistently against the government, and no government can operate without any discipline. The idea that we can all just be going off and saying whatever we want, that's not how you govern, and you have to act as a team. And dispute and debate is not something that I have ever shied away from, nor will I ever, but there is a difference between making yourself heard and clear and speaking up for the things that you care about, either at home or otherwise, and persistently seeking to undermine the government.
And if Number 10 thought that this could draw a line under party discipline issues, up pops Diane Abbott, herself suspended for a year before the general election over allegations of anti-Semitism. She has said in a radio interview that she doesn't regret the comments that led to her suspension. The Labour Party say they are taking this incredibly seriously. It could be that these 4 suspensions and the bad feeling that they've created may not be the last.